So I'm still on the series of my experiences with my buddies and my roommates while I was in school. So this is the last of them all. While I was in third year, when I was still buddy with Agezi, we had this strike in school then. They now came and chased everybody out of the school hostel. You can imagine how embarrassing that was and how, disorganizing and disorienting that was at that time. So we just had to like pack up or pick up some things that we could pick up, and then everybody find your way. So at that point, the only option was looking for, okay, I was still the Bible study coordinator then. Yes, so I just had to find, is there any sister, is there anybody off campus that I can just, stay with till the whole strike thing was over. Though it lasted for a while because we now had to go and come back. So that was how I stayed with Nissi Ogbonna. Let me talk about Nissi. I will not lie. You see, my first year, when I joined the school fellowship, she's actually a member of the fellowship too, yes. When I joined the school fellowship, SCM, Students Christian Movement, I used to be scared of Nissi. Hey, Jesus. Who is this one that looks scary? Her face alone, the way she keep her face, she doesn't smile. Hey, it took me coming close to Nissi to realize that you can crack jokes with her and laugh. Then she opens it and smiles. Nissi! Ha! Hey! Even as I'm relaying the story. Oh Lord, my God. Hey, when I'm in awesome wonder, that was Nissi. She will not smile. So I'll just come to fellowship then. I'll just be feeling her with side eye. This sister is mean, no. This sister doesn't smile, no. This sister, is she friendly at all? Now for this sister, I'm telling you. Then she will not look at you. I say, God, I beg go. I was literally scared of Nissi. I didn't even want to come close. I didn't even want to. There was time we did one sisters. There was something that sisters organized. So we had to come together to cook. Then she'll be yabbing me about my eyebrows. I hardly use razor blades on it then to carve or to. I'll use gel, comb it up, use gel and organize it well. Nissi will yab me. You and this your brows. What's it? I say, this sister, I beg go. Leave the brow for me like that. So we came for that sisters trying to cook and all that. That was when so she can actually crack jokes a little. That was one side. Then I said I was in the dance group, the Rose of Sharon group. So was Nissi. So we were actually having reasons to come together. That was before I now became her roommate. So Rose of Sharon. Oh, okay. We now come do rehearsals. She's not that bad though. She's not that mean, But somehow a part of me was scared of her. Then I now became Bible study coordinator. Nissi was in the Bible study unit. You can imagine. You now come and see me dissecting the word like this. Yeah, this one is firebrand now. Come and see her dissecting the scriptures. Come and see her breaking down. I say, Mommy Nissi. Then we do call mom, dad, Hey, Mommy Nissi. So during the Bible study review, I'll bring up a topic. This is the topic. This is the memory verse, the text, the passages. She will not come and, put up her. I didn't mention. We're not in the same level, though. Unlike maybe the other roommates that I was in first year, second year, third year with. No, Nissi was a level ahead of me. And she was a law student. So you can imagine being a law student on top of being a serious, gendered firebrand for God. The combination then. So Nissi was a law student. She's actually a lawyer now, a barrister. So I can actually, I wouldn't look for trouble. But if trouble should find me, I have people that would fight for me. That's all I can say. So she used to be in the Bible study units then, would now dissect the word and she would just help put me through. So I now started, loosening up around her. That was how I started, being at home, loosening up. And before you know it, the strike happened. They chased us out of the hostel. I ended up in Nissi's room. That day I was just by the side of the bed. So quiet. Because I don't know. Imagine I haven't stayed in the hostel all throughout, your years in school. And then, I just stayed that when she was not laughing, cracking jokes. I said, Then there is this other senior friend of ours, Nneka Ibenye. Her brother was also in the same lodge with Nissi. So she would not be, Namdi, nah. I was like, Nissi can be this friendly. You don't mean it. Interesting. That evening, I was just surprised. The way she was relating with Nnamdi, in as much as Nnamdi was even in first year. Yes, he was in like first year, second year. But in a far way lower level. I was in a higher level, yes, than Nnamdi, and she was now in a higher level than all of us. So, she was just relating. She was just, I said, yeah, it has to take you coming closer to someone to be able to beat your chest and say, I know this person, or this is how this person is. So, let's not be deceived, though, by the cover of the book. Let's not judge the book by its cover. So that was how, after the whole strike, I just said, I'm not sure I want to go back to the hostel again because I don't even know what will happen next. If there will be another strike, if there will be another rift and all that. So I just needed to calm down, study, and Nissi stayed alone then. So she just gave me the option. Well, you can stay with me. My dear, I stayed with her, completed my third year. Then in fourth year, I now paid for the room space. Yes. So that was how I was now watching her. We would study together. Nissi, Akada. Nissi would study like, anyway, law students. But apart from that, I knew some people, they were studying some serious courses that weren't as serious as they should be. But not Nissi. So we would study together. Even in my 40, there was this course we did, environmental law. I had an A. Why? Come on, my roommates, a law student, she helped me. So we would study together, we would go to fellowship together, we would pray together. Kai, she'll not be telling me some stories, some of her experiences in the past and how she has navigated life and how God has helped her. And I'm looking at her, this is a living testimony like this. So there are people that you look at, this one, God's mercy, God's grace, written all over this person. God's hand is upon this one, forget it. So that was Nissi. Nissi too, a foodie. Oh, a great cook, actually. And a foodie. We'll be studying 3 a.m. This is not telling me, Queenie. That's what she calls me. Queenie. Queenie, I want to eat pancake. I feel like, munching something, eating something. By 3 a.m. Nissi will not fry pancake. And then we have bring Hollandia yogurt. Because, come on. When it comes to food, at least my dad will say, it is the person that eats that can study. Better eat so I can read and study. So I'll now bring Hollandia yogurt from my own, pack. She will now fry pancake. 3 a.m. Imagine. We are studying. We are eating. We are munching. We are eating. And then the worst part is that I'll be the one getting fat. And Nissi was just still slim. So we navigated Kai. We navigated through life. We navigated academics. We navigated a whole lot then together. So she was literally like my big sister. Like my big mommy, yes. God just used her to finish up the work. Because I'm sure, imagine living outside the campus for the first time. Hostel, you had regulations, maybe time you would come back, time you wouldn't come back. All those, guys can visit, guys cannot visit, and all those. So imagine me also having same level mates outside the campus. I don't know what would have happened. But staying with Nissi then helped put me in check. Big time. So she was like a big sister, a big mommy. She helped me not just study books, study the word. Come and see her talking about God. Come and see her. These are people that you stay with. You would desire a deeper relationship with God. So God used her to just put the icing on the cake, finish the work, then put the icing on the cake. Because after she now graduated, I stayed back alone. So we had a great experience. And she's also a family-oriented person. Her mom would call. In as much as you look at her, it's looking like, she's a mean person, she's this. No, she was also mommy's girl. Her mom would call and all that. And so that was it. We navigated through life together. And I had a very beautiful experience. I learned a lot from Nissi. Living with her made me a neater person. Nissi was so neat, so organized. I know I can be that kind of person to an extent, but with her, it sharpened that aspect of me. So I became more organized. I became more neat. After using the shower, you would now, wash off the soap sauce from the wall. It was through Nissi that I learned that too. School was there now. Anyhow, we just pour water, run out. But this one, you learn how to keep. This one should be placed here. This one should be. So her room was always clean and neat and, put in order. So I had to learn it by fire, by force. So now I can boldly tell you that my then roommate is now a lawyer. Yes, a registered one at that. And I'm so super proud of her. And now she has her own brand. Yes, Law Prevails and Associates. She's a good lawyer. See, if you need someone, to do your briefing for you, if you just need the services of a lawyer, please do well to contact Nissi Ogbonna. You can follow her on Instagram. You can reach out to her on her WhatsApp. You can just reach out to her through the means that I'm putting up. So do well to not just follow her, but also engage her services. And you'll be sure of an excellent result that you'll be getting. So, there are people that just do business on a normal level. So imagine doing business with the presence of God, doing business with the Holy Spirit. Come on. Is it cases? Is it whatever it is? Trust me, at the end of the day, whatever briefings that you have, whatever job that you have for her that has to do with involving the services of a lawyer, you have Nissi. And she is good at what she does. So I've been blessed. I've been, God has used great and wonderful women and ladies to, surround me. And we are still in touch till date too. And she has even patronized my brand as well. So it's not like we are just, hey. No. She has also patronized my brand. And that's just been a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful relationship so far. And I'm grateful to God for all that. Ta-da!